Hi, it's George Dunn, Chief Executive from the Tenant Farmers Association. Not long come out of our meeting with the Treasury Minister, James Merry, who's the Exchequer Secretary to the Treasury. And also present at the meeting today was Daniel Zeichner, the Food Security Minister, Minister of State in DEFRA, to talk about the government's policy on inheritance tax and limiting agricultural property relief and business property relief. Very sadly, it was an immensely disappointing meeting. The Exchequer Secretary opened the session by saying we'd asked for a meeting and therefore he was giving us the opportunity to have a meeting and asked us to present our views, but presented a completely granite face of policy to us. And every technical issue that we raised, every solution that we talked about, he was simply not interested in hearing what we had to say or in wanting to make any changes to the policy, which he continued to say was fair. He had no answer to the tenant farmers up and down the country who might end up losing their holdings because their landlords will have to sell their farms in order to be able to fund this tax. A very disappointing meeting. We quite reasonably asked the government to consider adding to the forthcoming consultation that they are about to launch issues around the size of the threshold where individuals who are now of an exalted age or in critical health needing to make changes quite quickly, for those individuals who want to make transfers between spouses and civil partners, and also obviously our very important tenanted sector of agriculture. There's a bit of a toxic cocktail, I believe, of carelessness and arrogance. So they were careless in the launch of the policy and in the delivery of the policy, and there's now an arrogance that they're not prepared to shift their ideology to deal with the really important technical issues that we have raised today. So yeah, the fight goes on, the battle goes on. We hope the backbench Labour MPs will be our friends as we head towards the finance bill in the autumn, but we will continue to make the arguments that we need to make.